spot where you had stopped talking. We had reached that spot. I assumed you were done. I didn't know you were taking a breath. If you want to talk some more.
I don't take breaths. Like when I'm talking, as you can tell, when I'm excited, I'll just keep going. I'll keep going until I'm just like, oh, I need to take a breath.
Yeah, I know where you get that. So it's okay.
But no, it won't compare. Shows won't compare. Nothing will compare. But I learn most of my personality from shows. And when I don't, well, gee, I just don't. I just keep being myself. Because why be a show when you could be something more real, like me?
I was kind of like that as I grew up and remember seeing people and thinking like different parts of their personality were cool, and I would just start emulating the part of their personality I thought was cool. And so I'm not like myself. I'm actually like 12 other people just sandwiched into one body, but I couldn't even tell you who they are because this all happened when I was very young. And while I remember doing it, I don't remember the people who contributed, which is sad.
Well, the only thing I don't learn from other people, I don't get other things from other people other than maybe if they say something wrong. Like, my friend, we'll call them M, they kept saying Lordy Lord.
Why does your leg say cute? I mean, you are, but why does your leg say cute?
It used to say Wally is so cute.
Who's Wally?
Because I was watching it on the last day of school.
I've never watched that movie, probably on purpose.
Okay, Dad. Boomer.
Did we have some birthday wishes for Krista?
Yes, we do.
I wasn't.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just had to take a breath because, Dad pointed out the word cute on my leg, and I also had to talk about that. What else is useful for, when I learn personality from shows and stuff, I kind of take that into my personality, and I've already said that, but know what else that's going to be good for? When I go into 9th grade, I'm planning on going into drama.
Well, in this family, you're going to be good at that.
So, that also contributes, though. The personalities that I learned from TV shows and stuff, that's what I'm going to put into the acting and stuff. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I have to say.
Right now, I mean, I love you, Krista, but quiet you aren't, and that's fine. I'm glad that you don't hide the things you have to say. I'm glad that you're kind of a high verbal, or what we used to impolitely call back in the day loudmouths. And your dad's one too, so it's okay. And you're much better than your dad ever was, because at least when you talk, there's a point to it. When I talk, it's just, I like the sound of my own voice. So I'll go on and on and on about things that aren't important and annoy your mother until she's just like, fine, here, I'm going to buy you something and you'll shut up for a while, which I figured out is what she does. She'll, like, I talked about Resident Evil Village, and she's like, great, here, take it. I bought it for you. Shut up for a while. And I did.
Shut up and play it for a while.
I did.
You know what? There's a thing to it. Whatever helps me sleep at night.
So, the first thing I have to read you is from our friends at Drunk Theory.
Ooh.
And they have written, Dear Krista, happy 13th birthday. We hope you have an amazing day with your family and friends. We wish you lived closer so we could celebrate with you. But for now, this message will have to do. We love you and can't wait to see you and your family again. Now go eat some cake and enjoy your special day. Love, Kara, Kelly, Matthew, and Ryan of Drunk Theory.
Aww.
And they like our Krista. I don't know why.
They like to talk bunnies with Krista.
Bunnies!
Which, you know what? That's something else. Is she, without the podcast and without Krista, we wouldn't have No Nell.
Yes, we love our No Nell Fran Bunny baby.
We do.
Even if she does try to eat us out of house and home. Please, please, please. Send some buy me a coffees for Patreon so we can continue to feed our very hungry bunny as groceries skyrocket.
So, this is from Vale,
Okay.
from the Pocket family.
Mm-hmm.
To my dearest Krysta. Your mom and dad has made a legend. You are growing before our eyes, and we'd like you to stop. But you reach for the stars, baby girl, because there is no limit on your greatness. From your pocket aunt, or Thea, if you will.
I'm gonna cry. Stop leaving me sentimental messages.
Well, there's more.
Oh no, I'm gonna cry.
I've got one. I want to do one. Can
Okay.
I do one?
You can do the rest, because those were the ones I had saved. I gave you everything else, other
Okay.
than I've got one from Paige of Reverie True Crime. But
Okay.
Paige?
yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do Paige. Go ahead and do Paige first.
Oh.
I know my voice. It's so good. Thank you, Paige.
Paige just wanted me to wish you a very happy 13th birthday. She said as it has been fun to watch you grow up from afar, and she wishes she could actually meet you.
Oh, that's very sweet. Okay, I've got some. Are you
Let's
ready?
hear you. Yeah. Don't cry.
I'm not going to.
I might. I was talking to myself. Mental note.
Oh, okay.
Don't cry.
So, this one is from Uncle Danny. Happy birthday, Krysta. I'm so proud of you. Welcome to the first day that you can legally roll your eyes at your dad. I mean, not that you didn't before. We all do. But now it's perfectly fine. Enjoy being a teenager. It only happens for a short while in your life. Happy birthday. Or he said happy birthday.
Today. Thank you.
Tamara Dawn sent happy 13th birthday. Lots of A's.
Tamara was the first ad we ran, was the first promo we ran.
And I'll show you some of these other ones are really not necessarily like, you had people send like memes, but not a lot of like actual wishes. So
No, yeah, Few Bad Apples said happy birthday, Krysta, but they also sent a meme.
yeah.
The Digressor sent a meme, which is another podcast. Like lots of podcasts we were connected to sent you memes, which is weird because I can't meme on a show. Like I can't show a guy snapping his fingers in a cake lighting, or I can't.
Yeah,
You can do one of the memes as our episode thingy.
Maybe. All right. So
Box signal.
from your Aunt Danae, happy birthday, Krysta. See you soon. I think the world of you.
And just so people know, because Danae is like most of the other names are podcasters, or like April. April is another one we should have explained a little bit. April is a friend of ours from Southern California. She is a cosplayer extraordinaire. Or Northern California, sorry.
You want to know how I met her? You've heard the story. They don't. I don't think they have.
So April, the very first birthday wish that we did
Was from
one of the very first.
was from April Victory.
Yeah.
And the way I met her is when it was just like I grabbed onto Mom's hand and I was like, "Mom, she's scary looking." And she's just like, Mom's just like, "She's not that scary. Here, come here." And so she brought me over to who we know as April, and
At the time, she was Blink,
yeah,
the weeping angel.
and if fun fact, April, if you're listening to this, that's what I have as your phone number. It's Weeping Angel. Because that's what I knew you as. Before I knew your name, I was like, "Huh? April who?" And Mom's just like, "April, the Weeping Angel." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that one. I'm gonna have to add that to my contacts."
But April is a pretty big name in California, like around Modesto, in that area.
Valley, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas, but I don't know that she'd be known to our listeners as well, which is sad because she's an amazing person.
She is amazing. She does all kinds of amazing things.
Like her family, is like, I wish I could be more like them. Just they do
goals.
Yeah, well, yeah, like every year at Christmas they do a video game tournament. They have their own cosplay creation company. Like they manufacture things. It's just like
They're awesome.
and like she and her husband, when they decided that they needed to start like working out more, they started taking walks together. And like they live close enough to a Starbucks that they're able to stop and get a Starbucks on their walk. And I'm so jealous of that.
Jealous. Jealousy.
I have one more birthday to read.
Okay.
This one's going to be special for you, I think.
Who is it from? Oh, who else did we not go into? Danny? No, that was somebody else.
Well, and Danny's been on the podcast.
Right, but
Aunt Danielle was on there. She's just a close personal family friend, but I think Dad mentioned that.
Okay, so we can go on.
So this last one is from another family friend. Hey, #Soul Sister. I haven't got back to Casey to see you like I hoped, but just know that I hope your 13th birthday is a happy one, and we will get together soon. Love you, from Heather Halliday.
I made a mental note. Don't cry. What am I doing? Darn you!
So we apparently have oh God, what was that movie with Tom Cruise and Cuba Gooding and
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire. We have a Jerry Maguire moment happening because Cuba Gooding was on this sports show, and this host of this sports show like makes everybody on there cry. And Cuba Gooding did this sports show. He was fine. Like he'd been this nobody in the NFL. And then Jerry Maguire, which is Tom Cruise's character, is able to get him on this sports show. And he's like, this guy isn't going to make me cry. He's not going to make me cry. And so he starts talking to him about stuff. And by the end of it, Cuba Gooding Jr. is just bawling. And so, yeah, we're having that moment with our Krysta.
What's this supposed to be today? What did you do? You make me cry. How dare you, Heather?
Krysta, happy birthday. It's Kate from Ignorance Was Bliss. I am also a Gemini. My birthday's the 30th, so you beat me by a few days, but we get to be those weird late May Geminis instead of June, which I think is a very important and exclusive club. I hope your birthday is fantastic, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again. Love you.
As you can see, there are a lot of people who love our Krysta. A lot of people. And I could not be prouder to be your parent. I am awful proud to call myself your dad. And I have gotten to watch you grow up from that little 6-year-old ball of joy to 13. And as you get older, you do what everybody does, and you become more and more worried about things like what people think of you or your weight or whatever. And to see you get upset and get hurt over things that don't really matter just breaks Daddy's heart. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters to me is how happy my Krysta is. And I just want you to be happy. And I hope you always enjoy being part of this podcast.
Ready? Get down. Mama looks so uncomfortable with you on her lap.